Harder. No excuses.
You didn't start at zero. Let's get that straight right now. You think you did. You look at the guy in the Ferrari and you think, if I just work as hard as him, I'll get there. But you're ignoring the math. If you are born into an average family or a poor family, you didn't start life at the starting line. You started 500 meters behind. Unless you understand the physics of that distance, you will die in that pit. Let me show you why 99% of the advice you're watching is actually killing you. Open YouTube. What do you see? Motivation, mindset, discipline. It feels good to watch, doesn't it? For 10 minutes, you feel like a winner. You get a dopamine hit. You feel productive just by listening. But that's the trap. You are addicted to the feeling of progress, not the act of building. And the people selling it to you, they know exactly what they're doing. Let's look at the credentials. Most of these masters of success have one thing in common. They got rich by selling you how to get rich. Do you see the loop? They aren't successful businessmen. They are successful marketers of success. They are selling you a map to a treasure they never found. If they knew the real secret, they wouldn't be wasting time making thumbnails. They'd be busy building. So they sell you the noise. Hustle harder. Grind, don't stop. They sell you discipline, and you try it. You white knuckle your way through the pain, and you fail. And then you think, I'm just broken. I'm not disciplined enough. No, you aren't broken. You're just doing the wrong math. Let's calculate your minus 500. Item 1, financial trauma. Watching your parents argue about rent. That's minus 100 points to your self-worth. Item 2, your environment. You grew up around people who said money is evil or rich people are crooks. That's minus 150 points to your opportunity database. Item 3, survival mode. You didn't have the luxury of dreaming big. You were just trying to survive school or the neighborhood. That's minus 250 points to your risk tolerance. You are standing at minus 500. So you hustle, you work for a month, you read every book, you claw your way up the dirt walls, and you finally arrive at minus 450. You worked harder than he did, you bled more. But he's already at the finish line, and you're still trying to see the sun. This is what the gurus don't tell you. You cannot hustle your way out of a subconscious pit that deep. Your willpower is a finite battery. You will run out of energy before you hit zero. Here is the biological reality. Your conscious mind, that voice in your head that says, I need to work harder, that is only 5% of your brain power. The other 95%, that is your subconscious. The subconscious is the autopilot. It runs your breathing, your heartbeat, and your reality filter. If your subconscious was programmed at minus 500, it views success as a threat. It views money as danger. So when you try to hustle, your subconscious pulls the emergency brake. It makes you procrastinate. It makes you anxious. It makes you self-sabotage. You are fighting a civil war inside your own skull. Discipline is just you using your tiny 5% to fight the 95%. You will lose. The only way to win is to stop fighting the pilot and reprogram the flight path. This isn't law of attraction foo-foo land. This is mechanics. We need to upgrade your operating system. 2 manuals to do it. First manual, Dr. Bruce Lipton, The Biology of Belief. Lipton proved that your DNA is not your destiny. Your environment is. If you change the signal, the perception you send to your cells, you change the expression of your genes. If you are living in survival mode, your body shuts down growth and immune function. You have to trick the biology into thinking you are already safe and abundant. Second manual, Psycho-Cybernetics. Dr. Maxwell Maltz discovered that the human brain is a goal-seeking mechanism. It works like a thermostat. If the thermostat is set to poor and you suddenly make money, the brain will cool you down. You'll lose the money, crash the car, blow the deal. Why? Because you aren't aligned with your internal self-image. You have to hack the thermostat. You have to drag the internal setting from -500 up to 0. So stop watching motivation videos. They are just gasoline on a fire you don't need to be burning. You don't need fire, you need code. You need to reset the subconscious first. You cooperate with the machine. You redirect the autopilot. You treat your mind like a cybernetic organism, not a naughty child that needs to be scolded. This is the only way to get to 0. Once you are at 0, then you can start building. But until you fix the operating system, all the hustle in the world is just noise. I have created a specific protocol based on Lipton and Maltz's work. It is not a course, it is a system reset. No motivation, no hustle porn, just the engineering required to delete the -500. Stop fighting your brain. Start rewriting it. The gurus want you addicted to their motivation. They want you to need their video every morning just to get out of bed. That isn't help. That is a subscription model for your soul. I want you to fire me. That is why I included the proprietary sleep time script generator inside the bundle. It uses Dr. Lipton's protocol to generate your own programming scripts. You don't need me. You don't need the gurus. You just need the keys to your own operating system. Here they are. Download the blueprint. Start winning.